Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a great holiday season, no matter what it is you celebrate. I just hope that you guys had some time to spend with people you love, relax, and just enjoy each other's company. I know I did, and I am super grateful for that. Today I have a Luster Bust video for you guys on the new Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon Palette. You guys, I was so excited to see a third installment in the chocolate bar series from Too Faced. I am a huge fan of the original two, particularly the original palette. If you guys watched my eyeshadow junkie tag, this was the palette that I named my favorite in my entire collection. Just a beautiful neutral palette with a few kind of different shades in here so you can get some nice smoky looks. Love the formula of these. Of course, they smell like chocolate, and this is one of my most reach for palettes ever. Of course, I was pumped when they released a third chocolate bar palette. This was sent to me, full disclaimer, for PR purposes, not being paid, not obligated to talk about it. I just like to be upfront with you guys. When companies send me things, it never changes my honesty with you guys, of course, but I just like to let you know. The packaging of the chocolate bonbon palette has quickly become my favorite of all three of these. I think it's got a very sort of like retro candy shop kind of look. I love the pink, I love the hearts, and when you open this up, the eyeshadows themselves are also shaped like hearts, which is amazing. The cardboard packaging itself, just like the other two, also looks like a chocolate bar package. I mean, come on, seriously. You do get a mirror in here, which is just like the other two mirrors in the chocolate bar palette, and is totally functional, doesn't like bend or distort your face. So let's get into the shadows themselves. What you get here are 16 beautiful shadows. You get a mix of matte, shimmer, 2 glitter shades. So as you guys can tell, this is a predominantly neutral palette, just like the other two chocolate bar palettes. But what I love about this is that they've added a few really gorgeous, just extra kind of outside of the box colors here, particularly this pink, which is called Totally Fetch. You guys, this is the most gorgeous pink I think I have ever seen. Let me just go through each of these rows and insert swatches for you guys so you can see the colors up close. So starting with the top row here, you've got Almond Truffle, Satin Sheets, which is one of my favorite colors from Too Faced ever, Sprinkles, Molasses Chip, which is my favorite color in this palette, and then you've also got Malted. The next row, you've got Cashew Chew, Cotton Candy, Cafe au Lait, Bordeaux, Mocha, and Black Currant. And down in the bottom, you've got Dark Truffle, Pecan Praline, Totally Fetch, Earl Grey, and Divinity. So like I briefly mentioned, I'm running out of clean fingers already. Molasses Chip is this kind of golden-y tone shade. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. It's slightly bronze, slightly golden. I have it all over my lid today. Hands down, my favorite color in this palette. When you swatch it, it has this beautiful kind of shine and sheen, and it just looks kind of like goddessy. It's so pretty. Love, love, love that. Also really love the pink. Those are kind of the standout shades for me in this palette. Also really like Bordeaux, which is this deeper kind of burgundy matte shade. I deepened the outer V of my eye with that today, and I love using those burgundy tones instead of like a black. For me personally, I just think they look a little more flattering. I'm a big fan of those warm tones, so love that they've included that color. One more thing I wanted to mention is that I think they did a great job of creating a palette that's got some warm and cool tones. So there really is something for everyone here. You've got some really beautiful cool tone mattes as well, which usually I'm not as drawn to, but I started my look today with Pecan Praline, and it was a beautiful transition color, and it even worked well to transition with some of the warmer colors. As for the formula of these guys, I do find them to be quite pigmented, blendable. The only shadow that I got just a little bit of fallout from was Black Currant, and it's a glittery shade, so you're often gonna find, you know, with any glittery shadow, you're gonna get just a little bit of fallout. It's barely worth me mentioning. The only reason I am is because I would suggest you do your under eye concealer, your foundation afterwards, just to clean up any sort of fallout you might get from that shade. The mattes blend beautifully, and the shimmers are absolutely stunning on the lid. Guys, I think Too Faced has hit it out of the park again. I would completely recommend this. If I had to recommend just one out of these three, I think it really comes down to personal preference. I think the quality is phenomenal in all three of these palettes, and I think Any of these three will give you a really beautiful neutral look. If you're someone who never wants to play with color, you just want to play it safe, you want to wear just like neutral colors, which I don't think there's anything wrong with, I would say the original chocolate bar palette is probably the best choice for you. The semi-sweet is very similar to the original. It does have this blue shade in the middle, which is really fun if you want to play with a little pop of color. If you're someone who's more into cooler tones, I think this is probably where you're going to find the shades that you like the best. As I was saying, you've also got a good mix of warm shades in here. I think this is just the palette that leans the coolest out of the three. You guys can probably tell I'm completely lusting over this palette. This is a total lust product for me. I love just the whole concept of these, the fact that they smell like chocolate, that they're cute, but they're also just really functional. And I would travel with these. I have taken this guy with me a ton when I've traveled. They're totally like durable. You might want to wrap them in a towel or something just to make sure they don't open up, but I feel safe traveling with them. I've never had any issues. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'd love to know your thoughts on this guy. Please leave me a comment below. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Take care of each other, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.